come right at you this week.
Yeah, I think they're real close to being a good football team. You can see they drove it down the field that opening drive, and they had 2 or 3 drives against Auburn, who's a good football team. Everybody's close in this league, and if you're not ready and focused, it's a tough day. But I think they do a nice job of the running game, and they're getting better at their play action game.
How much did you go back to what they were doing at Wisconsin?
Just a couple games, just to look at some. A lot of it's similar. I don't think he can do as much as what he probably did there. But they've given a lot of different wrinkles, a lot of formations and shifts and scatters and those types of things. It's a lot to prepare for, so you got to stay fairly simple.
I was about to say, it seems like just looking at it, that it would be fairly straightforward. They run the ball, but I mean, is this offense harder to prepare for than like an Auburn or an A&M, or is it easier, or is it?
I don't know if it's compared to somebody. I mean, it's different, and I guess that's the thing. Like LSU's going to line up and say, hey, here we are, we're going to run over you. This team here's going to try to build a wing or slot or motion in there to get an extra guy to block against you, and that's a difference, and that affects how you fit things. That's why we have to be simple with the rest.
They're counting on a couple of young guys up front that you guys recruited pretty heavily. What have you thought of their, progress as the years go on?
I think they look like freshmen that are getting better every game, and they didn't play them as much early on in the season, but now both of them, it's Denver Kirkland and what's the other kid's name? Dan Skipper, and they're going to be really good football players. But you see them make mistakes at times and do some things, but they're getting better every time.
What have you thought about Collins?
Which one?
I was Collins.
3? Is that the running back? Shoot, I think he's like this week. Every week you face a really good running back in the league, and he's no different. He's rushing for over 100 yards a game, and I think he's a great jump cutter. I think he's got unbelievable vision. He'll cut it either side of the box and outside, and I think he just does a tremendous job. I think that's why they got the rushing yards. He's a good football player with great vision.
Do you feel like you've got a lot of new toys almost to play with this week, that you've actually got some depth and some options?
It's great to have them back. We've gone a long time without having. Denzel's been hurt off and on. Robert's been out, it seems like 3 or 4 weeks, maybe counting the open date. Mike Hilton, who's one of our best football players in my opinion, having him back, and those guys make a difference for us. And, they'll make us a better football team having them out there.
Thank you.